Hey, everybody. Check out the cool shirt. Iguana hug.
Iguana barf.
Come along with me. Let's head out to see what this world has for you and for me now. Whichever way the wind blows, we say, hey ho, let's go.
If you watch the TV show The Sweet Life on Deck, you more than likely know our special guest today. That person happens to be Matthew Timmons, who plays the character Woody. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. How did you land the role of Woody?
Oh, well, for Woody, I came in the first time for the casting directors here at Sweet Life, and they liked me, so they brought me back for the producers, and the producers liked me and didn't like me, so they just brought me back on.
That's great. What was the audition process like?
The audition, it was pretty nerve-wracking, actually, but at least for me, just, going there, because I really wanted this role. It's a fun character, and it was really great. And so when I went in there, I was really nervous, and and I actually had a really old headshot with me. So I was like, oh, I don't want them to think I'm very unprofessional. So I went there, and I was really nervous, but I just gave all that I got, and they brought me back for the producers. And this producers, I was even more nervous, but I just did the best I could, and they liked it.
That's great. Obviously, it paid off, all that hard work.
Yeah, seriously.
So have you done any acting before The Sweet Life?
No, actually, The Sweet Life is my first thing. It's my first job.
It looked like you've been acting for years, so that's really good.
Oh, thank you.
So what's a day of filming like for you?
A day of filming, it's pretty hectic, but it's fun. It always keeps you on your toes,
Sure.
Because you'll go in, you'll block the scene, and then you'll have to go do hair and makeup, and then you have to get dressed, you have to go back and actually shoot the scene, and then you're going to have to go and do it all again, but it'll be in, different orders. Sometimes you have to do hair and makeup first, and then change the clothes, and then go do blocking, and then wait a while because they're going to block another scene, then go film a scene that you blocked an hour before.
Wow.
And it's really hectic, but, it's fun because it always keeps you on your toes.
Oh, of course. How long does it usually take to film an episode?
It's 2 days that we actually film, but it's 5 days that we're actually there, rehearsing the scenes, and the first 3 days we have a table read, then we block the scenes, and then we have run-throughs, and then 2 days out of the week we actually film it, and 1 day it's a live audience.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you, how was it doing the first table read for you? Were you nervous for that?
The first episode, I was really nervous because everything was so new. I didn't know what I was doing. Everyone had to, just sort of help me, but everyone was so nice and they helped me so much that I'm really grateful for it. But,
sure.
But yeah, I was nervous because I didn't know what to do,
Right.
Yeah, but it sort of came naturally after the same time. I came in and I was like, well, I sort of get it now,
Oh, of course. Do you have a favorite episode you liked filming?
I think my favorite, I think it would have to be the one Sea Monster Mash where we're trying to look for Zach is looking for a sea monster, and we have to do this. Or Cody's looking for a sea monster, and Zach gets a picture of a little toy, a little dinosaur toy, and makes Cody believe that it's that sea monster, and we all have to do a project where we have to make plans grow, but then basically we all end up being tied by this big vein. And so, that was a fun week just because the veins that we all had to be tied up in, it was really fun to shoot that. Just sort of, all of us being tied there, we sort of had nowhere to go, and we all had fun with it,
Right. What is it like working with Dylan and Cole?
It's really fun. They're really fun guys, and they're really nice, and, we hang out on and off set, and so, they make a really good working environment, and they're really funny, and they like to play little pranks on the show, or on set. They'll put balloons somewhere because I have a big phobia of balloons, and I know that's a weird phobia, but and so they'll like to put balloons in random places and scare me. But I always get back to them too, so that's okay.
Yeah, of course. If you could work with any other actor, who would it be with and why?
would be Isla Fisher. One, because she's amazingly cute. But then also, I think she's really funny actress.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's a lot of actors that I mean, I would love to work with, but I think she's one just because, you know, I really like her acting style, and I like the stuff she's done, and I just think it would be really fun.
Oh, yeah, of course. That would be cool if they could bring her on the set.
Oh, yeah.
What's one thing your fans may not know about you? Like the balloon thing, actually, I didn't know, so that was one thing.
Yeah, well, the balloon thing, yes, and that's I couldn't tell you why. It's just a phobia. Another thing they might not know about me. Well, I was gonna say that this was my first job, but I guess you guys know that too now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I think one thing about me, a lot of people think that I'm a lot like Woody, you know, just because I sort of look like it. But, you know, if you see me walking down the street, you know, I wouldn't really look a lot like Woody, you know, because sometimes I'll put my hair back instead of forward, and, you know, the clothes that I wear are very different. I wear more dark colors and more modern stuff, where Woody is very bright and vibrant and, well, a slob.
Oh, right. I actually have some fan questions for you.
Oh, cool.
Gina asks, what do you like to do in your spare time when you're not acting?
When I'm not acting, in my spare time, I love to cook. I eventually want to go to culinary school.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I love to cook.
What do you cook, or what's your favorite meal to cook?
My favorite thing to cook is actually this new thing that I tried, where it's actually these sugar cookies.
Oh.
There's like this blackberry jam in the middle of it.
Oh, you're kidding.
And it's actually really good.
Oh, wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And then Nikki asked, you actually kind of said this, but she asked, are you anything like your character Woody?
Well, I mean, in some ways I am, because sometimes I can be a little nerdy and I can be a little geeky, a little oblivious. But, you know, I mean, really, I'm pretty different, you know. I mean, just it comes down to the clothes that I wear, the clothes that Woody wears, and just my whole, you know, point of view with everything, you know. I'm just a little more, like, I like to just be a little more chill, while Woody's a little more, you know, out there and running around doing crazy things.
Right. And then I have one more for you. I have one from Alex. What is it like working with Mosby?
Oh, Phil, Mr. Mosby, he is a riot. I mean, I love that man. He's hilarious, and he's helped me so much, you know, with just how to make certain jokes work, with physical comedy, with everything. He's just a really funny man, and he makes a great environment, too, just as well as everyone else on set.
Right.
And he's just, and I appreciate him so much.
Of course. I know. I love his role on the show.
But yeah, he's hilarious.
He's great. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And is there anything else you want to tell your fans before we go?
Thank you for watching, and keep watching. There's more to come.
Do you have anywhere like a MySpace someone can contact you, or?
I do. On MySpace, if you look up Matthew Timmons or Matthew Scott Timmons, then it should show up right there. I have a headshot up there, and please feel free to message me. Feel free to comment anything you like.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.